Now
Dude, is that just...
sleeping.
Dude, it's just purring.
That's just bit.
This opening sucks.
You can say that about a cat? Wow.
Can we edit in the original
Look at that cat.
opening?
The original opening is not seeing the light of day. Yeah. Hello. Welcome to Shrimp
It's
Hours.
time for bread. It's time for
Turn your
bread.
noise gate off.
God. Number 96.
Time for bread.
Dude, we're going to visit the Titanic. We're building.
Yeah,
Dude,
time for you to
Slap
get
is
in the
too far
submarine.
gone.
Slap in 30 minutes is gonna be begging for the podcast to be over. He's just gonna be sitting there in silence.
He's blowing his
You're
load in the
wasting all
first
your
5
energy right now,
minutes.
old
Smoking
man.
unfiltered submarines. We're on that Chris Busher pack. We're on the Michigander pack.
Slap's
started
gonna
cleaning
hear
up
that there's
closet.
5 emails
Saw
and be
Chris
pissed.
Busher choked to death Tyler Reddick. The last thing Tyler Reddick saw before he fucking descended into darkness and the Angels took him was the fucking price tag on fucking Chris Busher's racing gloves.
Okay.
Dude, he's done. This is real RFK hours. We're
Get your
done here.
ass out of the fucking
Oh,
I'm drive through. I'm here. Cody's here. Ben's here. Slap's here. Caleb's here. Rusty's here. We got a full 6-pack coming at you for 96. And Bit. Shout out to Bit.
Only 4 more episodes before we see what's behind that.
Dude, yeah,
forbidden
that's what I
door
said.
back
They
there.
started cleaning out the closet.
Before you see what's
Slappy.
behind Brad and Jason Keller,
Brad's been guarding that door with his life.
I told Brad if he didn't win this year, I was opening up the door, and so he went out and he wanted Darlington.
Now hold on. We
I don't care
still
about
gotta
the
see
win.
in
You're
there
still
for
opening that
100.
door in 4 episodes.
Episode 100. Either the closet or your bookmarks on Twitter. One or the other.
no, no.
Your choice.
No.
We get to examine all 84 Chrome tabs you have open.
No. Can't do that. Can't do that. Man, it's too much dirt there.
Slap, how many tabs do you have open right now?
You can't
96.
count. Oh my god.
Approximately how many hot dogs do you have a day?
2.
Same answer. All right, let's talk about NASCAR real quick because Darlington happened. The truck race was. I watched it. I don't remember a single thing. The Xfinity race, I didn't watch any of it, but the Cup race was actually banging. Like genuinely good. The last restart with like 30 to go was like an all-time nut.
That was a great restart.
Brad and Reddick just going at it.
Dude, when they're side by side.
Dude, they just couldn't clear each other. It was so good.
After that fucking restart.
Yeah. And then like finally Brad kind of biffs a little bit and puts Reddick in the wall, and then Bush rips it down the track and goes past both of them, and then Reddick steps on it and walls them both, and Brad wins, and it's based. And everyone loved it.
The fact that they didn't throw a caution there for 2 cars just with a flat tire on track, just like in the racing line, like that's base as fuck.
Yeah,
Good.
They got off the track.
Dude, I don't know if we were recording that ending or not, but I was
No,
screaming,
we weren't.
keep it green, keep it. I was just fucking. I was gonna be so pissed. if it
Kyle
threw
Busch
that.
was not in the wall.
Ed called it in like the last green flag run, where as soon as like some guys started pitting, Ed was like, this is the point in the race when they leave Brad out there for too long and he loses it. And immediately after he said that, Matt McCall actually made the call and he pitted, and Ed is like, that's it, we're going all the way.
Within 5 seconds of him saying that, shows the shot of him coming to the pits.
And they did it. It was based in the
Dude, I think-
sick ass friggin' Castrol throwback. Love to see it. NASCAR's back.
Dude, we manifested that fucking finish because between Ed, you, and myself, just like we like each had our own little like correct prediction of how that finish was gonna play out, like exactly the way it did.
Who? Like,
can we
who's first
talk
thought?
about how awesome that throwback was? Like everybody thought it was gonna be Casey Atwood or maybe John Force, and then like no, they go with the Gran Turismo throwback, the rally car throwback, and it's just a fucking banger. Like Castrol could not have paid for more money for that good of like
Dude, it's based.
I'm finding
just
the fucking
ad
diecast.
placement. That was great.
I'm getting the fucking diecast.
Did you see the Harris Loose shirt? He did like
Yes.
a manga inspired shirt, and it
Please
goes
show me because I.
sick. It's so good. They did all of the fucking art is like actual art. It's on the front of the shirt too, and it's just like a
I gotta go change my underwear real quick. Hold on.
The only bad part about that is
it's
not
so
going to be
good.
released in time for the Coke 600 for me to wear it there at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Yeah, dude.
I also don't think it comes to Canada. But I gotta check in on that. So
Because it's got American flag and you guys are communists.
Wow.
I
did
just
see
wanna-
that Brad's daughter brought that flag to school specifically to use it in the Pledge of Allegiance, which
That's a bit weird.
was really weird.
It's a bit weird.
America's a cult.
It's called patriotism.
Well, I don't think it's weird for her because like her dad like won it. So
It's a
she
good
wants
like
to,
show and
it-
tell piece, but like
Yeah, she
here's
wants
a
to show it off
flag.
at school, but you know, the
Specifically to be
Pledge
like,
of
let's
Allegiance
pray
is like
to
something
this
that doesn't
flag.
happen in other countries except
Yeah.
so.
Well, let's ask this. Let's ask this first. Who tweeted it? And I think that would give you the answer of
Paige. It was
Yes.
Paige.
Was it Paige that
It was
tweeted that?
Paige that tweeted it.
Dude, Paige is such a weirdo.
Paige is so weird.
so it could have been just a show and tell thing, and then Paige made it weird.
Made it weird. That's honestly likely.
Y'all are hating.
No, it's a cool thing to like. Imagine being in like show and tell, and it's like this kid's like, "Here's my favorite pencil," and then fucking she comes up and is like, "Oh yeah, this is the American flag that my dad used to win the fucking cup race at Darlington yesterday." It's
Dude,
like,
that's
dude,
base. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
that's sick.
It's
But Paige
cool, but
being
not
like-
for like it's for the Pledge of Allegiance
Yeah,
because
that's a little
our
bit weird.
kids love God and love our country and we're patriotic. I'm
Well,
not
would
gonna
you
go
rather
anymore.
she just brought it in for not the Pledge of Allegiance, just
Yes.
to tote the American flag around just for the
Yes.
fucking hell?
Yes.
Yes.
God,
That's what we're
rather than
saying.
being like,
to win that race.
here's a
You're
flag.
heathen-
Listening
we
to the
will pray
conversation.
to this
heathen
flag.
Neanderthal pagan, if you believe otherwise.
I guess I was just under the impression it was used for all of the above, not just one specific thing. I guess I misunderstood.
No, it is, but like the Paige tweeted like it was for that one
Like
specific
specifically
thing.
for the
Mhm.
Pledge of Allegiance. She said, like, our daughter brought this to use for the Pledge of Allegiance at school today.
And everyone, all the industry people were in the replies going, "Oh wow, that's so great! You know, woo, God bless America." Ugh.
I admittedly haven't seen the tweet. I'm just defending my boy. I gotta defend Brad and his family.
I listen. I love Brad, but Paige is not good for him. That's all. She has some
Did you see that?
questionable morals, dude.
The Brad quote about Eric Jones like not being in the 43, and he was like, it's like if someone like cheated on, or like
Oh
if my
yeah, it's
wife
like if
cheated
someone,
on me.
yeah.
It's like, dude, maybe that'd be like a good change of pace for you.
All right, let's turn the page to talk about the next
Turn the
That's
page.
funny.
I see what you
Turn
did
the
there.
page.
the
Page
next
turn.
topic. Big
Small
off-season
picked up on that.
rumors going around, along with Michael McDowell going to Spire, which is the most lateral move in history.
Hey, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I like how people were talking that was massive news.
Dude,
There
the
were-
71 is such like a backmarker number. I feel like you look at that Spire 71, it screams like 35th place.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Nah, that's a 30-second easy.
I did see that Justin Haley in a freaking
Haley?
Rick Ware car. Remember he moved to Rick Ware and everyone in the offseason was like, "You're leaving Colleague and going to Rick Ware." He got a top
he
10
finish
at
ninth?
Darlington,
Yeah, he
Yeah.
finished top 10.
and all of the Colleague cars were like 30th.
That's the funny thing is like he
Like, he
jumped
knew.
ship at the
He
perfect
knew.
time where yeah, it's like colleague. I mean, we can roll into some of the other silly season rumors, but like the big thing has been like apparently out of the blue the past few days. It's like now that Trackhouse and Colleague are looking at merging together and creating a super amalgamation team, which is weird in its own right because like I don't know. I feel like Trackhouse would be one for expansion on its own right unless they just absorbed Colleague and Colleague
Well,
left the sport.
Here's an opportunity. The newest rumors are that Stuart Haas is selling all of their Cup charters, and they're going to keep running in Xfinity.
Dude,
And
Tony's
Front
getting
Row
the
and
fuck out of
Trackhouse may be
NASCAR.
picking them up. Yeah, we
Well,
can
yeah,
tell.
dude,
He doesn't
The
give a
writing
fuck
was on the
anymore.
wall.
yeah.
He's just in drag racing now.
By the way, I'm gonna cook these guys so hard for that stupid social media campaign they did in the off season, where they're like, "We're here to stay. We're real racers. We're bold and real and raw."
We're
And now they're
real
just
and
like,
raw.
"Out of
Probably
here."
just out of the sport.
Yeah, dude. I might actually quote that right now and just dunk on them. Hold on.
Mid podcast tweet.
Mid podcast banger.
When you see
tweet.
a random DT banger with like 800 likes in a day, just know that was constructed during this podcast.
Yeah, that was either constructed during this podcast or I randomly retweeted it.
It's actually really it's really interesting. I guess I was listening to Junior's podcast. It dropped today. And he said they were just reading into what Michael McDowell was saying, and like his quotes when he was talking about going to Spire was like specifically he repeated and like reiterate that he could race there for a long time. And so it led everybody to kind of speculate that Bob Jenkins came to him and was like, hey, like, this is the deal. We got stuff shifting around, and either like you can't race here like with this deal, or, you know, we can keep you here, but, you know, on a short-term contract again. So I thought that was really interesting and is probably telling of what's going on behind the scenes with Front Row right now.
Yeah, Front Row, I believe he was year by year. I mean, last year he signed a 1-year contract with them. So I think he's most likely getting more money and most likely being sold, signed for multi-years.
It's telling too, because like think about like 2021, even like 2019, like around that era. Like think about how often you would see Tony Stewart like around the racetrack interacting with his team, and it's like when was the last time Tony Stewart was at a Cup race? Like just off the top of your head, he's
driving in straight lines now.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't give a fuck about NASCAR, and it's okay.
I think I've attended more races in person than Tony Stewart has since then.
He's out of the dirt racing world too mentally. Like he hasn't been at Eldora or like any all-star race in like years.
Didn't he sell Eldora or something? Or
he hasn't sold Eldora yet, but he did sell this offseason his all-star Circuit of Champions, that sprint car series that he owned. That's what became High Limit now. But yeah, there's rumors that he's selling Eldora in the near future because his heart and his mind and his life is in drag racing now with his new.
Which he's retired. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Honestly, base. Just keep checking off the checklist of just all the motorsports accolades. Just like fuck it, I'll do drag racing now.
But I think it's
Formula E. Fuck it.
I think it's really interesting though, like kind of the domino effect it makes for the entire silly season now, because it's like, well, if Stewart-Haas is like. If they're dissolving, then you got 4, I'd say 2 of them are talented drivers that are now, you know, no home. You got 4 charters, which are the big thing. It's like, so who's expanding? Who's grabbing these charters? Because, I mean, it's rare for like 1 or 2 charters to be up for sale in an off season. And you're telling me there's going to be 4 on the market?
Yeah, a 4-pack.
But, I mean,
I cannot find these real and raw tweets, by the way. I don't know.
They probably deleted them all.
No, like Twitter search has been garbage too. It's hard to just find anything.
I mean, Twitter search has always been garbage. It's easier to like go on Google and just fucking look this shit up.
I even like set a specific range and it's just not showing me all the tweets. Whatever, I'll find it later.
I'm reading this article that you linked, and so what it's saying is basically Front Row would become the new Stewart-Haas. Like they would replace their part of the food chain, where they would be like the new 4-car, tier 1 program.
Row Motorsports.
Which is crazy that we're to a point with fucking Front Row Motorsports where they'd be like on the same peg as like Team Penske for Ford. But I mean, I don't know. It's just such a domino effect. Trackhouse would expand to 4 cars, which would bring Zane Smith to to Trackhouse, and SVG would go up to Cup. So that would mean every colleague seat's available now because they don't have anybody in the 16. Daniel Hemrick is Daniel Hemrick and needs to fuck off to Xfinity where he belongs. And then SVG would leave colleague. So I mean, thank you, Cody.
I found them. I feel do the right searches. I found their. I don't know which one of these like. They've got the classic like we've seen the doubters and heard all the hate. No, they've got the real and raw as a classic title. None of them straight up say like we're here to stay though.
Never back down.
You gotta take. I might take the. They put up. No, 4 times where Stewart-Haas Racing kept it real and just quote tweet that picture with the like we're shutting down announcement.
I'm gonna bookmark the relentless one. We'll keep that one too, just in case.
I think Tony saw this campaign. He's like, fuck it.
I'm out. All right. Y'all
The
are
social media guy ended Stuart Haas.
Dude, he saw
Raz
this
out.
where it says real and raw, and he
That
was like,
picture
nah.
right there, he probably saw that graphic. It's like, what the fuck are we doing?
Real and raw. That's what I do to my wife.
And Kevin's.
Yeah, so with that, I kind of illustrated some of the changes, but I did want to kind of have a little brain exercise, like a little game with the shrimps. I took yeah, Rusty's already shaking his head.
I'm out. I'm fucking out.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you on about?
I have 4 cars that are heavily in speculation for next year, and I want the shrimps to figure out who's going in the car.
All right.
I have the 21 car, which Harrison Burton is fucking out of per everybody. That's like the, you know, it's no secret that Harrison Burton's ass.
Haley Deegan.
So who's going to the 21?
Please, God, no.
Gregson.
I've seen talks. Apparently, Chase Briscoe is the leading candidate to go to the 21 car, which would be interesting.
Honestly, that's an upgrade.
Cole Custer.
Kaz Gralla.
Dude, Cole Custer.
Oh, what's Cole Custer gonna do?
Well, Stuart Haas is still gonna be open in Xfinity. He gets to stay there with Papa.
Yeah, okay.
Well, they keep giving Riley Herbst Cup opportunities too, so like Riley's gonna get bumped
Oh,
somewhere.
yeah.
The
they got
Monster
that
Energy
Monster
21.
money.
The Monster Energy 21 Wood Brothers.
That could be
car.
kind of based. Hold on.
There's been a Monster Energy 21 car before.
That's probably the most
What?
accurate one yet.
Dude, are we saying Riley Herbst to the 21? That'd be kind of
Dude.
based.
All right.
I'm
What's the
writing
next?
that shit down.
What's the next?
All
guy?
right. Next one is the obvious one is who is replacing Michael McDowell in the
Hold on, real
34
quick.
car. Oh shit.
Monster Energy 21. There it is.
Oh
What?
fuck, I forgot about that thing.
It's a Matt DiBenedetto Menards car with
Paul
Monster
Menard
Energy.
Who
special.
was Howard Scholik?
Some guy that died.
Oh.
Probably.
Dude, imagine living a 70-year-old life, dying just to end up as a name on Matt DiBenedetto's 15th place cup car.
All right, sorry. What was next?
34, Michael McDowell's old car. Who's going to that piece of shit?
Family gets the news they're gonna be on a cup car. It's freaking mad.
What's Zane driving now?
Zane who?
Smith.
Smith.
He's going to Trackhouse. That's what the
Oh, okay.
we got giggle party.
Yeah, we got a cackle
like-
giggle party. It's hard to
you
get
find out
anything
it's him. It's like, shit, can I retract that?
Dude said
Well,
a
you
cease
got to
and
think of a
desist.
Ford driver.
can I
Get
just
my
withdraw
name.
my...
Out your fucking name rail.
Can I
Get
stop being
that
any
son
car
of a bitch
instead?
off the name rail. You're fired.
The lights are too bright. Turn them down.
Dude, this is completely unrelated. I was so proud of that fucking tweet earlier about the
That was
Denny
good.
Hamlin Mavis car. It's just get that son of a bitch off the
Did that
field.
do well?
No, it got like 5 likes.
That's one of those clips. That's one of those clips I need to rewatch.
And the 5
like
are
10
us.
times.
Yeah, dude.
Just the delivery of the "you're fired." Just,
We can play this, right?
oh yeah, maybe just a quick clip. It's short enough, I
Yeah.
think. Just
Get that son of a bitch off the field right now. Out. He's fired. He's fired.
Fired.
Those Mavis cars are so fucking bad, dude. And it
We,
just,
No,
we'll
they
get to
keep
that.
getting
We'll get to
better.
that. Shut
They
up.
get
We'll
better
get
and
to
better.
that.
okay, shut up. So who's going to the 34? Nobody answered my goddamn question.
No one cares.
Riley
A
Herbst.
Ford driver, Haley
Noah
D.
Gregson.
Okay, okay.
Josh Berry.
What about
No, Cozy.
Yeah, hell yeah.
dude, Cozy? Cozy. I'm writing that fucking down. Cozy's going to the
Yo.
34. That's a shrimp prediction.
Do better than a lot of those guys.
And then what about old boy in the 99? Suarez is posting tweets. He's saying that he apologizes to the fans that are showing up. It's getting real hot for Daniel Suarez.
Suarez has to be in that car next year because they're racing
They're
in
buying
Mexico.
Also, they're buying another charter. His seat is not in jeopardy.
I don't
They're
know.
literally getting at least one of the Stewart Haas charters,
Didn't
possibly
he
2.
win
They got
earlier this year?
SVG and Zane Smith waiting
Yeah.
in the
He won
in the-
Atlanta.
Who cares
Wow,
about
he won
Zane
a plate
Smith?
race.
Dane Smith is in that 71 car.
Do you realize you could say that about like 60% of the wins your driver has?
That's Blaney's entire resume.
Yeah, that's the point I was making.
Zane Smith is in the 71, and that team is also getting another charter. So.
Zane Smith is not going to be in the 71 next year. Michael McDowell's already in that seat.
Okay, they're getting another charter anyway. Who cares?
Okay, so what happens to Shane Van Gisbergen? They just tell him to fuck off as a 39-year-old
girlfriend, Caleb.
They can loan him out to.
There's 4 Stuart Haas charters.
They could loan him out the Spire.
And they're gonna buy him. They're gonna buy 2 of them. I'm just saying the seat's not as cold.
I think
as
they could loan him out the Spire.
I thought we were talking about Spire. All right, who cares? What's the next car?
Okay, Suarez.
How many more of these do you got?
Just one more.
Who says that?
It's the colleague 16. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking Slap is on some.
Dude, colleague sucks. I think they're selling at least one of their cars next year. They got to downsize. It's been such a bad year.
I don't know, but like
I don't know. We're talking about the Battle of Mid out here. I don't give a fuck about any of these cars.
Okay, that's base. That's base. I'll accept that answer.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Who gives a fuck for the 16?
Like, give it to some bum off the street, you get the same result.
Yeah, Daniel Hamrick. Fucking. All right, we got Riley Herbst going to the 21. Michael Cozy Jr. going to the 34.
Yep.
Suarez is not leaving, and then the 16. Who gives a fuck? That's our official prediction.
Done.
Yep.
Sign it. You heard it here first. Shrimp Hours presents.
Steal it and deliver it.
All right. We got a lot of NASCAR talk this week. I don't mind it. Next up in the conversation, local rat Jordan Bianchi dropped some details about the potential schedule for next year. And he says we're likely to see a Mexican points race replacing the first Richmond date, which is incredibly based.
Yep.
Auto Club will not be happening.
It's dead. Yeah.
Long Beach we already know won't be happening. Phoenix will still be the finale, but Homestead will be there 2026. Bowman Gray is going to take over the Clash, which is
based.
I said this and got hated on. Everybody's like, "Oh, you're fucking stupid. Shut up."
I still think they should go somewhere interesting and make the Wilkes-Barre race a points race.
Didn't Slap make a video predicting that Bowman Gray should
All-Star
be the Clash like 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking 2019. I fucking predicted it. I'm the Lisa Nagaib. I see all futures all at once. Okay, everything I say comes to pass. I said we're gonna go back to North Wilkesboro. We went back to North Wilkesboro. I said we're gonna go to Bowman Gray. We went to Bowman Gray. I said we're gonna go to Nashville. We went to Nashville Super Speedway. I kind of got that one wrong a little bit. Thought we were gonna go back to the fairgrounds, but you know what? Close enough. Fuck all of you. I see all futures all at once. I'm trying to sort it out. Just fuck you.
All right, please say next time they're coming back to Road America.
You would not survive the water of life, Slap, guaranteed.
I would.
What do you think he drinks all this? He's always drinking the water.
I'm drinking the blue.
What do you think's in the boot?
You cannot.
That's true. That's what the Blue Water Blues was a setup for. The warm blood.
Blues was the water of life. I see everything. Lisa Nagaib.
We've gone from a punch to Blue Water Blues to now at Charlotte we'll have the water of life.
Side note, can we talk about 2 episodes in a row? Cody's just been sipping from the 1 liter of cranberry juice, like just straight from
Simply cranberry is fucking delicious.
I mean, that is
a glass animal.
Yeah,
no, I live by myself.
No, he's a single man living in his own building.
I'm not sharing the house with someone. I'm not going to dirty glass and waste water.
2 liter of Mountain Dew.
And notice, I was about to say, Rusty's the one nodding his head when he's got the fucking 3 2-liters under the desk right now.
Yeah, you're right. I'll just waste a bunch of water, just washing a bunch of unnecessary dishes when I don't share the house with anyone.
What does your wife think when she walks in the room and finds just a stash of Mountain Dew under your desk?
And
like,
cheese was on the nightstand.
Yeah. You're not gonna get an answer out of him.
Hold on, Rusty's looking kind of slim there.
That is the door where the papers get slid under. So
one of these episodes would have seen.
We're just sitting here making podcasts.
An envelope just drift under. Just be like, oh no, Rusty.
Rusty, episode 100, you gotta do that. Just like, even if it's a bit, just have your wife come into like blank copy paper, just slide it under the door mid podcast.
That's why you turn the desk around. It all makes sense.
The door, just like I'm leaving. I'm taking the kid.
God. All right. Other schedule things. They're getting Easter off again, which apparently they didn't this year. Who cares?
It's their only off week though. Is the big thing. They're not doing like a midsummer break.
Hold on, Bit wants out of the house. Hold up.
And they're saying Montreal is still on the menu.
Just tons of coin.
Talking about 2 liters,
I
fucking
don't know if those
Slap has
plates or beer bottles.
bottles on the floor.
That sounds like the GTA boat when we get out on the boat.
Wait, Slap, kick your desk again. I want to hear that sound again.
Do what?
Kick your desk again. It made a good sound.
No, it's not the
No,
desk.
wasn't it? Oh, is it when you rolled the chair back?
Hit those bottles again.
How many
Yeah.
beer bottles are on?
Dude, there's too many.
That's what the chair went back and hit him. That's what it was.
What if that's what the closet is? It's just the fucking. He's
just
gonna open it.
bottles.
It just falls out.
Bottles and they just descend upon it.
Just Heineken 0.0 bottles, just 20,000 of them.
That is a black hole of Heineken bottles. They're like
It
just
sounded.
the mass of it would just like come out and just like consume everything.
It's a liquor lunch, dude. It sounded like that fucking. It literally sounded like the GTA beer bottle effect.
Yeah, it's going around the boat going. Anyway, that's your NASCAR schedule possible for next year.
Before we get too far away from NASCAR, if you're about to move on, I just had a quick thought.
I was going to continue the NASCAR talk.
Okay,
We got a
never
lot
mind.
more
I didn't
shit
know
to
if we were
talk
done or
about.
not. We don't have to. I just want to make sure before we move on.
So,
Shit ton of some NASCAR.
yeah.
coming in 2025, TNT Sports has announced a NASCAR in-season tournament, where on the last 3 prime video rounds, they're going to seed 32 drivers, and then for the 5 TNT Summer Series races, they'll FTF them down into a winner.
This is based. This
I
is
like it.
fucking based.
Yeah.
This is fucking stupid.
Yeah, Slap, Cody, and Slap and Cody specifically are gonna be pissed.
I'm saying
I'm the boomer, and I like this.
I cannot say what I think I'm stopped.
I just wanted to say the in-season tournament, it's just a dash for cash, but in the Cup Series, who cares? It's literally all they're gonna do is they're gonna be like
cash with extra steps.
They're gonna be like, here's the in-season tournament, and they're gonna be like, hello, driver, what do you think about the in-season tournament? And driver's gonna say, we want to win every week, nothing's different. Done. That's literally gonna be it.
But my thought is like you're gonna have like Kyle Larson against some 30th place driver, and you're gonna get TV on a 30th place driver.
No, you're not.
Well,
They're gonna be
even
like,
so-
oh, here's this guy, he's losing. All right, Kyle Larson, woo.
Oh, Kyle Larson.
Who cares?
You're gonna have one of those weird things where
it won.
I don't know.
where Larson
Yeah.
fucking wrecks, and then you're gonna have the 30th place driver.
Wow,
move
and then he's gonna
on.
lose in the next round.
No, see, I feel like you're being too nihilistic. You feel like Fox Sports is gonna be covering this. Like, I get it. We're in that point of the season where I don't care about NASCAR. It fucking sucks, and I just want to get to the NBC part of it so I can feel my emotions again. But
I don't hear Jubug
I
on
feel like
NBC one
TNT
last time.
TNT, if they cover it right, this is gonna be money. Now, if they Fox Sports it, if they just like phone
yeah, it
it
would
in,
be
don't give a
awful.
fuck, it's gonna be like, okay, like who
Right.
gives a shit? But if they give it actual like good coverage, they focus on the battles that are happening around everywhere, then this is gonna be banger. Like, imagine, I don't know, it's just gonna create different like storylines, rivalries, and stuff throughout the week. Like, I don't know, I'm really looking forward to it because, like Ben said, you're gonna have, different looks at like, okay, who's battling who, throughout the entire thing. But once it gets down to like race 4, race 5, when you get like 8 drivers or 4 drivers, where it's like, holy shit, like, all right, like these battles actually matter. It's going to create storylines, I feel like, during the race, and it's going to affect how they race. Like, you can't tell me that the teams are just going to be like, who gives a fuck? It's like $1 million. Like,
It's like the dash for cash in Xfinity.
Or it's the modern version of the Winston of the Noble.
yeah, and that was based. I don't know. I'm a big fan. Like, I'm completely bought into it. But we'll see.
If it sucks, it sucks. But at least they're trying something.
All right. I guess that'll roll into our next story. That kicking off next year's Amazon Prime coverage, will be the big NASCAR race that fights the Indy 500, the Coke 600, massive race, big deal. You got to watch it on Amazon Prime.
The boomers are pissed.
The boomers are pissed.
I don't
Look
use
at that comment
Facebook,
section.
but I imagine it's
But the thing that
tough.
people don't realize is like this is going to be on Twitch for free.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's the same thing they do
that's
for the
how
Thursday Night
NFL does
Football.
it.
Oh.
Literally, all it is.
So why is everyone complaining about the Prime memberships?
They don't realize they can watch it for free on Twitch. They think that you're gonna have to pay $15 a month.
They
to
should
watch
say this. They should have a thing on this that says like
I don't
it'll
know,
be
yeah,
for
like,
free on
but
Twitch.
you gotta think
Who
Amazon
watches
wants
Thursday
people to
Night
spend
Football
that
should
15.
know that that's for free.
And you gotta
Well, that's
think
what-
like on the Amazon side, they want people to spend the $15 a month, even though they don't have to. So that's probably
Yeah.
why they're not saying anything.
Yeah.
Well-
you can't be surprised when people are complaining that it's like this weird gray area where it's like, well, you could do it for free, but then they're going out of their way to not advertise that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
fair.
I mean,
Especially for people like me who don't watch football or know about football, Twitch Prime, however the hell that works.
I mean, I'm sure they'll. We're still over a year out from when this happens, so I mean, I'm sure they'll advertise what's happening. But literally, like, this was a problem for 1 week during Thursday Night Football once it shifted from I think NBC had it or something. But it was like, oh my god! Like my dad called me. He was like, "How do I watch Thursday Night Football?" I'm like, "Oh, you literally like go on your Xbox and download the Twitch app, and it's going to be the front thing on the website." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And it's like a 3-minute problem for the rest of this until what 2031. It's like who?
Yeah,
who
people are
gives
gonna
a
be
fuck?
pissed for the
It's a
first race,
non-issue.
and then it'll be a non-issue.
All right, based.
And in their defense, doesn't that work also for anyone that already just has a pre-existing Prime, like Amazon Prime shopping subscription?
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally, if you have
Okay.
for the
That's
boomers,
kinda
if you have a
cool.
kid in college, you get Amazon Prime for free. If you're in college, you get Amazon Prime for free. If you
I have Amazon Prime and I write that shit off on taxes. Fuck you.
It's not free as a student. It's like half price.
whatever, I mean, it's not an issue.
But
Plus, I mean,
sometimes-
It was free for me
Really?
back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah, you're old.
Slaps out here just writing us Netflix like off on taxes.
And sometimes, even after you
And
graduate, they'll
before
let you
Slap
keep
gets
going.
audited.
Fucking IRS. I know where you live.
All right, last bit of
Maybe
NASCAR
the podcast name
news.
is IRS. I know where you live.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd love
doubt
that. I'm sure they'd love that.
I'm writing that one down.
As DT writes it down.
Okay.
Any
I
sort of
hear
list
DC just
whatsoever.
like clicky clacking on the fucking keys.
as long as
Alright,
you make sure to put in
final-
quote slap shoes like
Final bit of NASCAR news. RFK Stage 60 put this cute little like teaser video where some guy walks into a shop and everyone kind of already knew who he was. And then today they revealed like, oh, woo, it's Cam
Carl
Waters.
Edwards, right? Oh.
Oh my god, yeah, people said the fucking C word.
Who?
Cam Waters, he's the Supercars points leader.
You've been living under a rock. Someone pointed out in the responses originally that he just walks like an Australian, and it's incredibly true, and I can't unsee it.
I don't even know what that means.
Me neither.
I think that's. I don't know if you can say that.
That it's like too relaxed. Like any American would just be like tight and like moving, but he's just chilling. Oops, that made
So
noise.
you tight and moving.
I think you're over analyzing 2 steps of someone's walk a little too much.
Yeah.
Someone did also point out that he always tucks his ears in his hat, and that's how they knew it was
That
him,
is a little
Oh
weird.
yeah, that is
which
That
is
feels like
strange.
uncomfortable.
I don't know.
A big old ear boy.
If it was at the Chicago street course, I'd be like, wow, like okay, but it's like Sonoma. Like we have years of data. Bless you, Rusty. I don't know. He'll run like maybe if it's a good day 8th, and he'll probably be like 12th. Okay, yay.
He's doing
gonna-
right.
Caleb, fuck you. You don't know what you're talking about.
How many fucking supercars drivers are we gonna get now that fucking Van
Some
Gisbergen?
of them,
we got
Caleb, all
Ronnie
of them.
Kostecki.
Fuck you.
It's- no, I'm saying it's based. Like it's based that we have all the fucking supercars.
We've had the
drivers
3
going.
best guys. I guess Will Brown
want-
has to come over
This is
next
gonna be
year.
like the new era of like all the open wheel guys coming to NASCAR in the mid 2000s, like Montoya
Yeah.
and Stewart.
I mean,
and- yeah.
I want the Cup Series to be like
Ambrose?
truly
Oh,
like
wait.
the best guys out there racing. Like this is based, but I mean, I don't know. At the same time, another part of me is like he's gonna run like 14th, like fucking Kimi Räikkönen did that one time.
That's what everyone
Never
said about Shane
watched-
Van Gisbergen. All right, let's strip or drown.
We said he would win. We said you literally are on record on this podcast.
I know, but everyone else was like, oh, this is whatever, Australian. And I was like, he's going to win.
We were SVG believers. Cam Waters is going to run. He's going to finish, bookmark this. He's going to finish 9th. And everybody's going to be like, wow. And he's never going to come back again.
He's going to be married to your mom by the end of the month.
What is it with you and marrying all my relatives? What?
God.
How was Mother's Day, by the way?
Yeah, did she get the flowers I sent her?
Yeah.
I did. Hold on. I got to show you this. I woke up to a message from Rusty just saying Happy Mother's Day.
Based. All right. Drip or drown. I got 5 cards to show you. I got 4 cards to show you.
We're not even a drip or drown yet. Oh my god.
This is the lightest drip or drown in history. We went through a billion throwbacks last
email
week.
Time Slap's gonna be pissed.
I just want to point out that Haley Deegan ran a Dale throwback, which is a choice, but it looked kind of good. I don't know. They didn't paint the wheels
with
right.
The 15, that's actually kind of
with the white wheels too. Did we never?
Yeah.
I thought we discussed this one.
They missed an opportunity during the race to call her the Intimidate Her.
Wow.
It sounds
also
kind of like vaguely just bad.
I just want to point out that you have Eric Almirola in the car, in the series, in the number that he started his career in, and they don't run a throwback because it's like some he gets us nonsense. Like there's just golden opportunity to like full circle this guy's career, and it's just fucking he gets us. Who cares? Yeah. Denny Hamlin and the 11 team revealed the 3rd Mavis car to run this season, and it keeps getting worse.
Better.
It do be looking like a bed sheet or a tablecloth.
I was gonna say like Fruity Pebbles and some milk.
Yeah,
but it's like it's all the little brands.
It looks like a birthday confetti cake.
Oh,
Rusty's watching basketball. Anyway, it looks kind of whatever.
I'm cramping up. Like my right leg is locked up.
Oh man, he's cranking his hog, bro. He's cranking it.
Are you good?
He's pulling his goalie.
That was objectively the weirdest answer you could give. Oh no, my right leg is cramped. What?
Oh yeah, it's my leg.
My leg.
Jesus Christ.
My leg.
Yeah,
Let me rub the muscle out.
No.
Loosen it up.
Look at him down there.
Struggling.
Oh, he is gooning. He's gooning.
He's literally masturbating right now.
He edged and he gooned.
Maybe that scheme is good.
Dude, he's about to fucking... He's about to bust, dude. What is he doing? Rusty, are you okay?
Keep it moving. Get the camera off
Your
me.
arm moving.
All right, next paint scheme. I just want to shout out Dale Jr. for dropping this concept of the NASCAR refuel one car. We didn't talk about it last week.
Yeah, we did.
Did we talk about this on the show?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think we did. I think I
We had a
literally.
whole
Yes, we
bit
did.
about it. I will pull up the timestamp from last week. Feel free to edit this part out, but we are under review right now.
Nah, leave it in to make DT look.
We have 4. We'd be rolling.
I don't think I brought that up, did I?
While you look,
I thought I literally said we'll talk about that next
we
week.
talked
It's under
about
review.
we talked about like people like dropping like paint schemes that never ran.
While you look this up, I'll bring up my thought real quickly so we don't have to spend much time on it. I was
We
thinking
don't
this
spend
past
much
week,
time looking at Rusty, yeah.
which you guys might be surprised to hear, given the recency bias and me being a Kyle Larson fan. I know that now on paper that the Larson Buescher Kansas finish is the closest finish in NASCAR history. That said, I still think that the Darlington Craven Kurt Busch will
It's
forever
better.
be the greatest
Yeah.
close finish in NASCAR.
It wasn't a green white
history.
checkered. Simple as that. It wasn't like
Not
a
a green white
restart,
checkered.
whatever.
Worn
That was
tires, the
It was like
cars were
10
Was the one
to
at Kansas a
15
green white
laps.
yes. And yeah,
Um,
just it was peak NASCAR era. The Gen 4, they're literally just stuck together, come to the line. It was Darlington.
Also, Craven won by leading only the last lap.
For Slap and I's memory, I have bad news. We did not talk about this paint scheme last week, or the week
told you.
before, or the week before that.
Told you.
so.
I pulled it up before the podcast.
In a row.
I
Damn.
pulled it up before the podcast, and I was like, "This is cool. We're going to talk about it next week because we got a bunch of throwbacks to talk about." All I wanted to say is my piece is Dale Jr. tweeted this up and stood up for his designer, which is based.
I swear to God, we talked about this, dude.
Shut up. And he was like, here's a sick...
before the podcast or something, and then we determined it wasn't a throwback.
He was like, here's a sick paint scheme that never went on track. And it's NASCAR Refill, the massive logo. It's got a burger and fries on the side. The fork is the rev counter. It's cute as hell. And I think it's based that his team put out a bad paint scheme, got cooked, and he was like, here's what we actually wanted to run. Instead of,
this exact conversation happened.
Instead of this nonsense.
It's the same thing. You're doing the same exact thing. Somebody has to overlay this clip. This exact.
I feel like oh my God. I just looked through it. It did not happen, but I know what you're talking about.
It happened. 2 weeks ago. I guarantee it happened 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I swear to God.
I looked 2 weeks ago.
DT for this.
I don't think it did.
I looked 2 weeks ago too.
Dude, there's so many confused viewers right now who they're seeing this for the first time.
Has
and
a
like, why is
race in
everyone
Montreal
freaking
next
out?
year. I'm flying up there just to cook DT over this.
He doesn't live in Montreal.
Why does Ben? I just realized. Why does Ben have a little rusty icon
but
in the
he's
corner
going
of
to
this
be
one?
at the NASCAR race. He's going to be there.
Yeah, why is my face
Not with
there?
that. Never mind.
Because I'm oozing for Rusty.
You're
That was the same
gooning
face
for
Rusty was
Rusty.
making as he was working his cramp out a couple minutes ago.
Dude, it's my
DT
whole
just added
like.
a title. I recognize that look.
I don't even know what muscle this is. Hamstring? I don't even know.
What?
Bring your ass to Talladega. I'll tell you what muscle it is.
All right, we're going Animal Planet.
Real fast. Cody, I had this for you. Look in general. If you want to drop $1,000 on a terrible purchase, but also something that would be very cool, the side from Chris Buescher's car that lost is up for sale for $1,000. At
A lot of
Kansas.
money.
Honestly, for that piece, for the door that was involved in the closest finish in NASCAR history, $1,000 ain't bad. I feel like
That no one's going to remember in 5 years.
That's true.
Anyone that cries about. Never mind.
Like, imagine being like, oh, you can have the side of Kurt Busch's car from Darlington in 03 for $1,000. I'd be like, fuck yeah. Like, hell yeah.
Okay. All right, let's talk animals for this week. Do we have any animal spotting going
I sent you
on?
a couple pictures the other day. I had another actual animal story at one of my events.
I also have an actual animal story again.
All right, send me pictures.
We were at Lincoln
All right,
Speedway.
DT, I sent you pictures of me at Williams Grove.
All right, well, spoilers. Hold on, let Cody tell the story.
All right.
We were at Lincoln Speedway, Lincoln, Illinois. It eventually got rained out, but while we were setting up, my coworker just comes wandering over to the fucking trailer. He's like, "Yo, look what I found!" There was a fucking baby possum just wandering around. And he fucking picks them.
There's just a little guy.
Yeah, it's a little baby.
Just a baby possum, dude. Look at this little cutie.
Oh,
It's just like wandering around underneath the grandstands. Yeah, just easy rape.
Possums are cute when they're small. Look at this little guy.
I mean, honestly, there's not much of a story. He kind of just found it. He took a couple pictures. He let it go. Yeah, it's just fucking just baby possum just chilling while we're trying to set up our gear.
That's we've had a lot of animal appearances on this podcast, but that's the first possum mention. Based.
Shout out to Caleb saying I had a story and then fucking just disappearing.
that's what he does. That's what he does.
Maybe he's getting a
coming
prop
back
or
with a
something.
Chicken wrap.
Yeah.
Chicken wrap time.
Yeah, no one's eating more food on the podcast than Caleb. Speaking of which, Slap, what the hell am I looking at here?
All right, so I went up to Williams Grove Speedway up in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania.
Who was racing?
Stayed
there?
with a fellow shrimp.
Nobody, because it rained.
I stayed with a fellow shrimp trace rider who has previously
fan.
been on the show. He's incredibly based. His friends are awesome. They have this incredibly like dry sense of humor that just makes you think that they fucking hate you, but they actually love you. And so like the first day I'm like down there, like Friday, everything gets rained out. It takes me to this place called Hamilton's, and he's like, get the Hachi burger and the Hachi hot dog, and get the gravy fries. And so like, yeah, I'll do that, whatever. And it's like a cash only establishment. We go in there and I get just a burger and a hot dog just loaded down with fucking just chili and onions, just nothing but that.
Jesus,
it is the best thing I've ever fucking
It looks
had.
good. I mean,
It does look good.
That's a
really
lot of
worries about
onions.
hot dog, dude. Just chili, mustard, onions. If they had
There's so many onions, dude.
They had red dyed the hot dog.
Dude, he loves onions.
So they have that. They had the gravy fries, which I thought was like just melted cheese. No, it was like
we need to have a discussion about these supposed gravy fries, my friend.
No,
it was like cheese gravy, bro.
That's Tom, dude.
Also, question: why are there 8 fries on a plate?
That is
I think he'd already eaten all of them already.
Yeah, I think
they were actually based. They were actually based.
Dude, I don't know, man. It's like a little bit green almost. Like you think it's cheese,
probably
but
looks disgusting.
Shut the fuck up.
Probably tastes delicious. Looks gross, but probably tastes.
Are we going to talk about the biscuit and gravy?
What biscuit and gravy?
Which biscuit and gravy?
Yeah, what biscuit?
Wasn't there like nasty biscuit that looked
No, that
like...
was last week. That was fan mail last week.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, so we had the Hachi burger and fries at Hamilton's, which it's cash only, so I think it's like a front for the mob, because Trace told me he went there one time and there was like 3 dudes who had like half the restaurant roped off, and they, even though they don't sell alcohol there, they had like a bottle of wine, and they just like had the whole place like roped off, and everybody's like waiting on the hand and foot. It's a mob front, but it is incredibly base and it's really good.
Nah, if it was truly a money laundering scheme, the food would be bad. They probably just don't want to pay those fucking credit card fees.
Yeah, that's just based. The best restaurants are just cash only.
Yeah, they're
Jesus Christ, good. Caleb.
Dude, I wasn't gonna say it, but what I grabbed from the kitchen real fast, that might need to be on Animal Planet. I have fucking 3 Slim Jims, Little Debbie snack cakes, and then I'm just munching on chips, right?
Dude,
how's that diet?
You took the biggest, fattest handful of chips earlier and just like down the
just one gulp.
Like it wasn't like, you know, you grab some, like you 3-finger. It was a 5-finger grab of chips.
Breaking news. Private Porno has just said that the Stuart Haas dissolving article that the Daily Downforce put out is completely false.
Based. For those of you who don't know, Private Porno is the best place to get NASCAR silly season news on Twitter.
Best place to get porno.
I gotta pull up the Daily Downforce.
What happened to Tiger Tom?
Dude, I have Tiger Tom's notifications turned on, and I just love, he won't tweet for like 8 or 9 months, and then just one day you'll get the fucking same 5 pictures over a span of like 10 minutes, and then it'll just like, be gone again for another year.
It's like track owners' wives. Like just like, come on, dude.
Oh, dude, I didn't even see this. We have a Danica Patrick sighting on the Tiger Tom. Please click on my screen. Please click on my screen.
He got so excited. He was like, oh, for those of you who don't know, Tiger Tom Pistone was a longtime NASCAR driver, and now he's just an old man who gets horny on Twitter sometimes.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
We're so fucking back. That's what I mean. Just the same 3 pictures.
That was probably his only tweet for like a year.
Dude, why are you posting this truck this much?
Tom Pistone, for the record, is 95 years old and on
Go to his
Twitter.
replies too, the tweets and replies.
Well, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
he stopped
yeah,
getting
check his
replies,
replies.
too, because everybody's.
We might have
No,
to
look
have
at his
a fifth
replies.
edit.
Look what he talks to.
Oh yeah, where's
The same truck is amazing.
where's Marcus Smith's wife?
Yeah, he used to post about Marcus Smith's wife all the time.
Oh
yeah.
This guy's 95.
It's just NASCAR stuff and then just woman in bikini.
He loves
He just-
Bruton Smith and Marcus Smith, and he loves Marcus
hell
Smith's
yeah.
wife.
Oh yeah, we're getting.
So every
posting
picture he
another
can
man's
find
wife.
of Marcus Smith's wife, he just tweets it out there. Posts the same picture so many times, dude. he had to tone it down. Someone had like talk him down a little bit because he just kept writing like poems about.
Yeah, like I would love to.
There's that same photo again, dude.
I can guarantee I'll find one more racy picture if you keep scrolling.
Dude, oh my god!
This is posting that truck for like 3 years.
The Alzheimer's on this dude is incredible.
It's the same
again.
Dude, he keeps looking through his photo library and being like, "Wow, that's a cool picture. I should tweet that."
We got random women.
Oh, here we go.
No, it's got to be someone in the Smith family.
Like family member, definitely.
Jesus Christ! I love how he just tweets it out there too.
Like no context.
Caitlin, it may not mean anything to you. The first time I met you, I came up to me and tell you what a beauty. In Atlanta, you look at me like I was crazy, man, but you are, and I knew it from my first look. Thank you. Kenny Reagan and I were at Charlotte race when I first set eye on you, boy. I said, what a beauty and talent you have. I just tell you that the next NASCAR reporter, and you look at me like, who is that?
Leave the
now. Can you say you?
Leave the poor old man alone. He's lonely. He's confused. He doesn't know how to use the internet. Just leave him alone.
That might be the horniest 95-year-old I've ever seen. Get that man.
Leave him alone. He's just trying his best.
What were we talking about before that?
I have no clue.
We're that derailed the whole fucking thing.
Oh yeah, Daily Downforce. Private Porno put out that the Daily Downforce apparently, supposedly this article is just not based in like literally anything.
Source, trust me, bro.
I don't know who Joshua Lepowski is.
Crack pipe.
The Daily Downforce has learned where Stewart Haas Racing's charters are rumored to be sold. Sources indicate.
And rumored in the same sentence. What the fuck?
Yeah.
They've learned where they're rumored to be sold. Sources indicate they could be heading. Oh my god.
Yeah, source, trust me, bro.
Wow. And then they've got a bit about the actual sale, which may be happening and was reported by actual journalists, but not necessarily where they're going.
Just munching.
God.
Dude, I'm hungry.
You always are. Every podcast, you're just nauseous.
It's dinner time for me, dude. It's like 11 o'clock.
Slap was talking about
Zoomer, dude. He just eats all the time.
We gotta wake Slap up. He's talking about some county fairgrounds like 10 minutes ago.
Shut the fuck up.
I guess we're not gonna hear that story.
Yeah, because you canceled me twice. Fuck you.
You
canceled yourself.
All right, let's go to the media check-in, I guess.
No, I sent my photos in general. I have photos.
Photos of what? Photos of your shrimp?
Send them to me instead of putting them in general.
You'd like that one.
Okay.
So this week at work, actually the past couple of weeks, we've had a situation.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
About 3 weeks ago, there were just bees in the women's bathroom. Just tons of bees.
Oh man.
And somebody walked in and you literally just hear like a scream from the bathroom. Cause like the bathroom is right next to the front entrance. So I'm standing here like just, being guard. And I just hear a scream and I'm like, what the fuck? So I run over real fast. I'm like, is everything okay? And she opens the door and there's just fucking bees everywhere. And I'm just like, what in the fuck? Like, this is fucking like Candyman is in this fucking bathroom right now. So yeah, I immediately, like, we just go over, there's like zero hesitation, just bathroom closed. So it's been closed for like weeks.
God.
Yeah, there's
a massive nest forming inside, unattended.
Multiple.
Well, another part of my job as well is I have to walk outside, like every hour or so.
It's like a hive the size of a person.
No, I noticed on the outside where like the outer wall of where this women's bathroom is, there are also bees just fucking roaming around, swarming.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, they're getting in from there. Yeah.
So, well,
this is an old sign.
Actually,
what is this?
No, this is from after the repairs.
Then
repairs.
They're still just chilling there.
Yeah. So hey, I'm about to get to it. So, yesterday, they called out a dude because there have just been bees in this fucking corner of the building.
Bees.
Yeah. So, go to the picture of the exposed nest. that was all brick, and he cut into the brick, and that is just all.
Oh my god,
dude!
So that doesn't look. That might not look big. That is like 6 or 7
that looks big.
feet.
No, that looks big.
That's a fucking multiple colonies.
The beekeeper said that they have probably been here for 3 or 4 years and have just been slowly building, and that's why they're in the bathroom, is because they've built so far down that they had nowhere to go but the bathroom.
Dude, that thing's huge.
Dude, that's like the kind of nest I was joking about being formed in the bathroom. It actually fucking happened. Just deeper in the fucking building.
You can see, like, look how big that camera is right there, and it's like triple the size of that camera. And it's just all. And the other thing too is it's in the front of the building as well. You see where it like loops around right there? They've built back there too.
Oh my god.
Like that side. So that's all fucking just colony.
Holy shit.
So we called the dude out there. He got out there like crack of dawn, like 6:30 in the morning, and was there until after I left yesterday, which was like 8:30 at night. So they just were in there
Holy
all
shit.
day.
14-hour bee shift.
Dude, that bee remover's gonna be able to fucking retire after this game.
But
do they keep the bees at least?
Yeah, the bees are being transported to Johnny Cash's farm.
Hell yeah.
Out here. Yeah.
Sure.
So Johnny Cash, his farm is going to be the safe haven of these bees, because I guess they keep bees there.
I stung myself today. What kind of bees are they? Like, are they honeybees or are they?
Yeah, they're honeybees.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
So if they were carpenter bees, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Like
we spoke to the
hornets or some
beekeeper
shit.
today, because you see after the repairs with that like sheet, the plywood sheet they put up, that the bees are still there. So we called the beekeeper, and he said,
They're
yeah,
just
for like
chilling.
for 3 or 4 days, they're just gonna be pissed because their home is gone and they don't know.
Yeah,
where
they're gonna
their
go
queen
back.
went.
So yeah, they moved all the guys who were in the hive, and then these are all the guys who are like out on mission, and they're like coming home after a long day at work,
When
and there's
everyone else
just
has been evicted,
nothing
they're like,
there.
what the fuck?
Imagine getting off your fucking 8-hour shift and going home, and your home's just gone. Like it's
Empty.
just
Everyone you
decimated.
know is
No,
just
like
gone.
the house itself is just gone. And you're like, what the fuck?
No, there's just
yeah,
a
so
corner of depressed, lost.
They definitely look
bees.
like they could like get into like some of those cracks and like get back
Yeah,
in.
that's
Like, look at
what I'm
underneath. Like,
thinking.
look at
Yeah.
underneath.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
they
what
could
I'm
definitely
thinking.
fit in there.
But without a queen, they have no purpose to live. So they're just gonna die.
Ah, that's relatable.
That's like me.
But
Yeah.
for the next 3 or 4 days, this is where the Animal Planet story came out. Because like I said, I have to walk around every fucking 30 or so minutes, and I have to go around this corner. Like I can't just leave this corner blind. Hold on, let me go get my work uniform.
It's
Don't
like a
dox
fucking-
yourself.
Bro,
No, he's gonna get like a bee suit. He's gonna come back with like a fucking.
No,
Nah.
look at what color I'm dressed as. I'm a fucking giant ass flower. The bees love me. They love me. So I've been walking around. They're looking for their house. They're just pissed. Like they're roaming. Like they're roaming
Is that
everywhere.
a thing? Are
They're.
honeybees like attracted to like neon colors? Is that a thing?
I don't know, but
think
it
so.
feels like it.
yeah, they're
Oh.
attracted
Um,
to bright colors because
oh.
they look like flowers.
I thought
Yeah.
they were just always attracted to like sweet things like sugar and
That too.
sodas and crap.
Well,
I
with
realized
me,
they
eating the
went after
barbecue
colors.
chips probably don't help. But
Yeah, the,
But
He's
no.
doing
the
those
little
fruity
Debbie's.
farts.
they're everywhere, dude. So they're like all on the side of the building, like just looking for their house. They have started coming in through the main entrance because they just like they don't know where to go. Like we'll have
They're
like
trying to find the bathroom door.
They're pulling the let me in. Let me in.
Dude,
Let me in.
there's just fucking bees everywhere. Like I pray to God
They're
that
looking for their
nobody-
home, man. They're like,
I
where'd
know
they
that,
go?
but I'm like, they're just everywhere. Like we have the entire corner of the building on the outside shut off, and I'm just like I said, I'm praying that no one with a bee allergy or like an allergy to like stinging
that's a
just comes into
lawsuit
fucking.
waiting to happen.
Dude, yeah, imagine getting like you're walking into Target and just a bee fucking stings you. You go to anaphylactic shock and die.
Not a
in, like,
bee,
this
like
random-
200. Like, hey, where's our fucking home? Like,
It is funny because like you.
oh,
We lost your mic.
Hello? What
Hello.
the fuck?
Caleb is
Welcome back.
dead. He's back.
Like I was
Back.
saying, I just go into like I immediately think space game every time I hear the fucking buzzing and just see the bees.
Gotta grab the hive.
Circuit bees just like,
quick, someone grab the hive, quick.
Run.
You distract them, I'll grab the hive.
Dude,
Play
I
some space
can't like.
game.
I can't work like this anymore. There are so many fucking bees on the ground. No, bees and cicadas. It's just Bug City at fucking Target.
Massive buzzing sound that just takes over
dude,
your
I'm
brain
not
and
a
all
fan.
your thoughts.
Dude, you got bees and fucking the giant ass cicadas on the wall. It's hell. I hate bugs and I am in hell.
Those cicadas are annoying.
That might be the best animal planet we've ever had. All right, media check-in. Jesus Christ, that's what I mean about the 5 fingers of just.
There's the thumbnail right there.
Tons of. Let me write that one down.
I might have done that one for Pop.
You think so?
You don't say.
Media check-in. iRacing put a big thing out today where they announced a shit ton of things. They're doing like a spa rescan. They went to Slap's favorite, Oswego Speedway, and that will be coming into the service in June. It looks good. But the coolest thing that I like is they're dropping new street stocks finally. These are one of those things that have been rumored for like a decade.
Oh fuck yeah!
Where they're putting out Monte Carlo street stocks and a Thunderbird one, which is kind of interesting. And they said the like Camaro one's gonna stay free, and then you can pay one price and you get the Monte Carlo and the Thunderbird, which I think is kind of based. They rescanned Spa since they like updated the whole
grandstands.
Eau Rouge with the big ass grandstand. Some random track in Spain is new and free. New CFD and a bunch of other stuff for the truck. And they said a couple things. One, they're working on mini stocks, which are those like 4-cylinder like banger cars you run in ovals, like where you see like Sunfires and like Civics and shit, which I think will just be like awesome. We can just drive some stupid little cars everywhere. Hornets, yeah. And they also said that they are going to be developing a full graphical engine from the ground up over the next few years, which is kind of based. I feel like everywhere else in the video game industry, it's like literally dying. But iRacing straight up said
Unity.
iRacing straight up said like, we're doing great. The subscriptions are up, and we're gonna like put a bunch of people and spend a bunch of time and just make our own graphics engine,
which is good.
It's great. It's like genuinely sick.
Now, someone who doesn't know anything about that, what are like the advantages of doing that as opposed to just fucking running one off?
One, you can't get bit in the ass like when Unity tried to just be like, hey, you gotta pay us money now when everyone had been running their games on their shit. And 2, it'll just be like a purpose-built engine specifically made for race cars to like look and drive great. And unlike other video games where they just kind of stuffed R-Factor physics into Unreal Engine and tried to make a NASCAR game, this will just be like it's like the Apple of video games. Instead of like being a PC and grabbing a bunch of bits from a bunch of different places, they're just like, we're gonna do it ourselves, which I think is great.
Yeah, makes sense.
Sweet.
Ben, what are you doing?
Just looking at the person down there.
Oh.
He's slurping.
Anyway, they put out one of these updates like every quarter, and it's always based. Like there's always cool shit they don't expect.
Yeah, it's always transparent. Like they're transparent. They're open about what's going on. It's exactly what you want for paying $15 a month on a game.
Also, 2003 Gen 4 is possibly coming in 4 months, maybe a bit longer than that, including Super Speedway bodies that the kids were yelling about for years. Also, they said they rescanned Sonoma the day before the pavement got torn up, which I think is kind of funny.
I think they said they're going to have to rescan it again.
Yeah,
after
because they had to like redo it.
Are we gonna get all the pavement coming up in turn 13 in the rescan, like that Denny was talking about?
Well, that's the thing, is they scanned it right before that happened, so they're gonna go back and like make sure it's patched up to where it actually looks. They also said they're gonna try to put in some new like dirt road something or other, whether that's rallycross or like little trucks. They want to start something at the bottom level. That's kind of it, I think. There's a lot of shit going on. Read it on their website, iRacing.com.
In general, I put what the actual street stocks that they used to scan.
Ooh, I didn't know we had that. Shout out to Boo. Oh, they also said they're going to keep working on the iRacing Oval refresh. That they're still working on it.
Isn't there like a state phase 2 or something coming to that?
Yeah, so we could see that in 4 months or so. Oh, this is based. Yeah, I was wondering how. Like, I've never seen a Thunderbird street stock before, but that's kind of sick. But it's nice to see the Monte Carlo because I feel like that is quintessential street stock.
That is the street stock.
Which is cool. I'd love to race those when they come out. Hopefully they'll drive good. All right. Any other media from this week?
Has anybody gotten anywhere on Fallout? Rusty? Slap?
I watched the whole thing.
Through? Okay, well, I don't want to get too far into it if nobody else has seen it. But
how far are you into the show?
I just finished episode 2. I'm doing 1 a week.
Good? Good show? You like it? Fun?
Yeah, I am full in. I don't know anything about Fallout. It's
Me
very
neither.
similar. Yeah, it's very similar to how I felt with like Last of Us, where it's like, damn, I want to go play the game. But
Good. Rusty, I think, still only made it 3.5 minutes in, which is
he hasn't made
unfortunate.
any more progress since last week.
No, he is not. All right, let's read some emails before Slap falls asleep.
Send in your fucking mail. Wash your fucking hands, Slap. Send in your fucking mail.
Send them
Send
in,
them in,
guys.
guys.
Wash your fucking hands, Slap. I don't give a fuck, man. You better send in those emails at this point. Welcome to fan mail.
Fan mail.
Fan mail.
Fan mail.
Fan mail.
Fan
mail.
Fan mail.
Fan mail.
Wash your fucking hands, Slap.
I did ask Trace.
Dude.
Did you guys go to the bathroom together and
Yeah, so he could watch me like
You hold
clean my
hands while you
shrimp.
piss. Oh.
Dude, Slap.
All right, we got 8 emails this week.
oh, he's
Look
going
at
to
Slap.
bed.
He's straight chilling right now. He is chilling.
If you have
Send 'em in,
questions, comments, or concerns, send it into ShrimpHoursPresents@gmail.com, and we'll read it on the show. And it'll help
They make
carry
fun of
us once Slap falls asleep after.
You said how many emails do
Fuck
we have?
all of you. Fuck all of you. I'm never showing up on Shrimp Hours.
8
Dude,
p.m.
Fuck all of you.
If Peyton sent an email in, don't even read it this week. I don't want to hear from that. Fuck.
Wow.
Damn.
You're just bullying.
Call what you want to call him.
All right. The first email comes in from a good friend from Down Under, Andrew R., who says, "Good afternoon. We learned in episode 95 that Caleb is a storm fanatic, so let's test him."
Dude, I've been on storms for like a week and a half. It's called a hyperfixation. You ever been there, bud? I know you have. So sorry.
He said,
Not
when I was
everyone has
growing up,
autism.
oh, he's trying to like, oh, he's got to play.
Is he
Okay,
trying
he
to,
says,
like, quiz me?
yeah, so from the eyes of someone else. He says, when I was growing up, there were still missing buildings and piles of rubble from a cyclone which had hit the city at 3:05 a.m. on Christmas Day 1974. 10 years later, there was still evidence all over the place, and I used to walk to primary school while passing the remains of devastation. Also, there was a record set at the time where 673 people on a single Boeing 747 evacuation flight from this city. Where is this? I don't know.
Yeah, I know American storm history. I don't know about Australia. I don't know. Fucking cyclone
I'm looking it up.
killed. I don't know.
Cyclone Trade. Oh, it's Australian, of course. I should have known.
He's from Australia. He said his
Yeah.
town.
Yeah,
growing
he
up.
said his town. He
Are
walked
you
by the
stupid?
debris.
I didn't know if this was like a. Oh wait,
He's not paying attention. He's so focused on reading. He's not focused on comprehending.
what? There's on the Wikipedia
What?
article. It shows a picture of the cyclone over the U.S., even though it hit Australia.
Is it
Just
Cyclone
to use
Joy?
no, just to use U.S. as a scale. So I'm reading all
That
this
is
stuff
the
about how
most
this.
American thing.
I'm reading all this stuff about how this cyclone hit, like Darwin, Australia, and then it's like,
Can we
oh
see
yeah,
how big
here.
it was
And I
over
looked at this and I was like,
Australia
wait,
for scale?
it's the
Here
U.S.
you go for the dumb
Holy
Americans.
But yeah, it's literally just them being like, oh, that's how big it is, which is massive. Darwin got absolutely leveled.
Jeez.
Oh no. You're misreading that.
What?
Look at that.
Oh, wait, never mind.
Twisted steel
High
girder or
see?
whatever that
Okay.
was.
I was reading about the other one. I thought it was the small.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Holy shit.
Damn, that's sick.
Dude, there's something like there's shit it's been all in my YouTube recommended right now. There's a tornado that happened like literally it was like 2011. It was like 10 years ago. But it hit like it hit an oil rig which weighed 2 million pounds and then was anchored into the ground, which like they said was an extra 200,000 pounds of downforce. And the winds were enough to rip it out of the ground and roll it like several times. And it was fucking 2 million pounds. I was like, how the fuck?
Jesus.
Tornado that killed oil rig. Let's see.
Tornado.
It was the El Reno Piedmont tornado, but not the El Reno you're thinking of.
Okay.
Yeah. Damn.
The next email comes in from Keegan. It says, Brad's supremacy rains down. Slap Dead Ed and I are so back, going for the Soundhead special, the hat, the shirt, the diecast, the flag, you name it. Brad Keselowski, next 2-time champ. From Keegan. Slap is my new favorite due to the passing of Ed. Go Brad.
We just have massive Brad. Massive Brad.
Massive Brad. All right. Rusty Broussard writes in.
Title right there. Massive Brad.
Yep.
I'll show you a massive Brad.
Rusty Broussard writes in and says,
swinging for you between my legs.
He says, hey Shrimps, it's Rusty again. I went to Stafford for the Sprig Sizzler on Friday night, and regarding animals, there wasn't any other than the weather, which was chilly. Also, there was some beef during 3 of the races. The first one was during the 100-lap open mod race, when 2 cars hooked together and hit the turn 1 wall hard, and one driver got out of their car and either tried to hit the other driver that was still in their car or just kicked it. The other instances were one driver wrecking another heading through turn 4 in the SK Light race, and the street stocks both at the end of their respective races. And I attached a couple photos of some cars that raced. Sorry if a couple of the pictures look like ass. I have an Android. It's unfortunate.
I know the feeling.
Hey.
Thanks for sending them in. We got a fake Dale Jr. Exalta street stock, which is kind of cool.
It's kind of cute.
We got is that a 59
Rusty.
sighting?
Yeah, with the Dale.
With the Dale E and Hendrick font. Hell yeah, brother.
A black and red Rusty.
Or no, that's Levine font. And then ooh, that's a Terry Labonte, 1984 paint scheme.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Piedmont.
Yeah. The next email comes in from Luke. The one with the dead relatives, I'm pretty sure. It says, hi Shrimps, what are your thoughts on how restock raced Busher and the fallout from it? Is he talking about Reddick? I think he tried to write Reddick and got autocorrected. Personally, I think it's all a bit overblown, but it's still Reddick's fault. I think it was Reddick's fault, and I think everyone did the right thing. Busher was like, hey pal, you're a bastard, and Reddick was like, my bad, I fucked up.
Who gives a fuck? You're
just
fighting
hard
for
racing.
the win. Yeah.
Yeah. But I also appreciate Busher being like, hey, you've already won a race. Like, what are you're being an animal. Like, I'm just trying to win one of these, which is fair because Busher lost a photo finish and has been kind of getting hoed a little bit.
Brad accidentally put Reddick in the wall. Then like
Reddick put his boy in the
Reddick
wall.
accidentally put Busher in the wall, and Brad just thankfully got the better end of all of it.
You're fighting for the lead in
racing.
a car where as soon as he gets past you, you're done. So it's
Like I said, I think everyone did the right thing after the race.
Mm-hmm.
Busher, they had their little confrontation, they had their words, but never got physical.
It was cool that
Reddick didn't deny that
Busher
he fucked up.
Killed
Yeah,
Reddick.
he
Slap,
kinda
you are
was.
so far gone right now. Don't even try to make.
I think Chris Busher should have actually ended Reddick's life.
All right.
Speaking of Reddick, really quickly, do you see that?
Sure.
Like someone got a screenshot that apparently he's like dipping
he's got
like in the car.
zins,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's.
Oh yeah, he's got the
pouches.
little mouth pouches in the little car pocket where they put their phone in their
Base as
hat.
fuck. Like imagine just like wheeling around Darlington, just fucking boop nicotine. We're so back.
Travis's
Talking in the
favorite
car, so-
driver, apparently.
No, it's not cigarettes.
Yeah,
Once he starts smoking cigs, then he'll be indoors.
Travis
Who
will
was
be
that
on
one
board.
driver that would like just smoke during the races?
Dick
We gotta get
Trickle.
back-
He
Dick
literally had
Trickle.
a cigarette.
Who was that?
Not only did he smoke, he had a cigarette lighter built into his fucking stock car, like
Yeah,
the
that's
ones you'd get like at a
Like a 12-volt thing.
Yeah, you just push it in and then pop. Yeah, that is fucking stock car.
Hell yeah, brother.
Harley Payne sent a big email.
Skip it.
He did not. This is cool. He did the NASCAR racing experience.
Oh.
He got to drive a Tony Breidinger Raising Cane's car, which felt a little bit sacrilegious because he's from a Zaxby's family.
Oh no.
He said I was able to get up to 140 miles an hour. 140 miles an hour down the back. I don't know where this is. This might
That'll be like a
Atlanta.
real cup car in 3 years.
I didn't look the smoothest getting off the line, given I hadn't driven a manual transmission car in several years. But they left the cushion on my deck lid the first time I got going and had to stop me. My spotter didn't seem to be paying attention. I think I left the SD card with the video of my drive at the track. Damn. Other than that, it was super fun. Sure.
What are you doing?
I think the spotters for those keep track of like everyone's cars, and they're just like eating lunch and like watching TV up there. I didn't get to see the first stage of the race yesterday, but I thoroughly enjoyed what I saw. The rest of it turns out that when you make drivers actually use skill and throttle control, the racing is pretty good. Who'd have thought?
Yeah,
DT, I know you were confused about last week. The dude who sent the thing with the upside down Bulls logo and made it look like a crab being violated by a robot had the subject line, shout out to Harley Payne or something. That's why I brought it up. Sure. Also, Caleb, I would love to know what joke from me you thought was so funny. DT cut you off and you didn't get to say it. Get fucked. Yeah, you said the Harley Payne made a good joke? He says, I understand the importance of feedback and assessment for success. Summer's here, and I'm sure that all of the content's starting to get hot.
Right now,
so my question for the week is, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Oh, no, I remember what it was. It was Lando Norris won the F1 race, and he made some tweet that was like, big day for the color orange because Trump was in the pits or something. I thought it was funny.
Oh.
I remember.
Get that
yeah, favorite ice cream flavor.
Podcast.
I think we talked about this like a year ago on the show. Favorite ice cream flavor. I like
peanut butter cup.
What's your favorite?
Yeah,
peanut
I
butter
agree.
cup.
Just angry. It says it.
Yes.
Next.
Dude, this is slap. Like we didn't even get these levels of slap during the 8500.
Too bright. These lights are too bright. Turn them off.
This is quintessential slap blowing his load, going way too hard in the first hour and then just falling apart
Just
at the
be
end of the
glad
show.
that he doesn't have the soundboard in here.
Oh God,
He's
yeah,
gonna
it'd
grab
be
his
over.
phone.
Don't. Anyway, Kyle writes in.
Don't give me ideas, bro.
Kyle says Darlington was based. The finish was wild. The entire race was good. The bracket thing is an awesome addition to the schedule, and it adds things without really hurting anything. Fair. My question this week is, what was the best Gen 4 race and why? The one that Dale died. All right, Jace writes in. Howdy, shrimps. Before I get into my story and question for this week, I have a question for y'all. Jesus Christ, Caleb's dying. Because would y'all be interested in a weekly random trivia question? Sure. Yeah, why not? I'm interested.
That was a podcast ender, DT. You got all of one fail.
What a 5 pop. Jay says, here's my Animal Planet story. Last Friday, I was at the DMV in line outside trying to get some shit done when some dude pulls up in a Grandma era Buick. That's probably Jacob Hitz, actually. Who unfortunately I didn't get a picture of, but just for time's sake, he looked like Gollum from Lord of the Rings, with about 25% of Cody's beard dyed white. This dude happens to be standing right beside me when he decides to whip out a cigar and start smoking, and wasn't even 3 feet away from other people in line. And guess what? The wind was blowing ever so slightly, so where the smoke is being pushed into the faces of me and the guy beside me. It goes on for 5 minutes straight, and the dude ahead gets called in and can escape the cigar guy. My question for this week is, what is the most animalistic experience you've had standing beside someone in line? Sorry for the long ass email from Jace.
Bye, Juice.
I
Cigars
just
are
got
the
hit
worst.
on in the sauna and saw his dong 5 minutes later.
You want to tell that story?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
You got time. Hold on, I want to hear this.
No, Rusty, you can't drop that you got hit on.
Care to elaborate?
I this one before, dude. Like,
Yeah,
come
it was
on.
just fucking drink. Okay.
It was just slap.
I forgot about this. There is a monumental rule change in football this year. Green Bay is becoming the first stadium to allow just smoking everywhere in the stadium.
It would be, of course.
Yeah.
Just, I cannot
Down
imagine.
to Wisconsin.
That, I mean, honestly, like, I would love to go to Lambeau Field.
That'll hopefully get changed pretty quickly.
I was about to say, I would love to go to Lambeau, but that literally makes me, like, not want to go.
Hold on.
Just the thought of someone blowing smoke in my face the entire
That's so weird too, because Lambeau up to this point has usually prided themselves in creating like a pretty family-friendly environment. Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of fucking weird. I had no idea. That's news to me.
Is pot legal in Wisconsin?
No.
Wow.
It's like one of it's like one of 12 states left. It's not legal recreationally
Stuck in the
or
past.
medicinally.
It's
well,
not
going more backwards apparently.
Not medicinal there.
Nope. When the 3 states that surround Wisconsin, Minnesota, Illinois, and Michigan are all legal recreationally.
It says the Green Bay Packers will allow fans to smoke cigarettes, vapes, and Delta 8 pre-rolls in the stands during games for the upcoming NFL season.
In the stands.
Yeah.
That's
Cody's gonna fucking kill someone.
So hold on, it's got community
It's not like I
noted.
go to Lambeau Field
going
for
into
games.
Charlotte.
Hold on,
Oh, did it get community
it
noted?
got community noted. That might be wrong.
I'm spreading misinformation on the podcast.
You are spreading misinformation on the internet.
Did you get slurned?
No, it's like it's an account. It's I don't know. Damn, did I get
Caleb might be stupid.
Smoking, go to
I agree. Caleb is
smoking policy.
fucking
Listen to fucking slap right now.
Lambeau Field is a smoke.
Damn. All right. Fucking.
Yeah, see that makes
Packers
sense.
website. I got my bad.
Damn.
Caleb might be fucking stupid.
Slap, you're on fucking cloud 10 right now. Don't talk to me.
No, I'm on cloud 20 right now. Shut the fuck up, you fucking zoomer.
You
fucking
can't even
shut
form
up
a
about fucking
sentence,
Lambeau
dude.
Field. You fucking lying piece of shit. Shut the fuck up. Go on.
know what your life feels
Call him a
like right now? You're
troglodyte.
Next email.
You are
Send him to Badistan.
Call him a troglodyte.
All right, next email. The final email. Mr. Ass writes in.
Email ever.
I didn't go to Bowman Gray this weekend, but I got to tell you guys about a real animal at my school. This guy with a lifted truck brought his goddamn boat and parked in a way that took up 7 to 8 spots.
That's base.
Minimum.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, hell yeah.
If you park
gotta
like that,
tow
you
that
deserve
shit.
to have your ass kicked. I agree.
No, that's
Yeah.
based.
Nah, tow that shit.
Send Caleb to down Badistan. Just
You
get
can't
rid
even
of
All right,
say
we
down
gotta-
Badistan. We gotta wrap this shit up quickly.
we gotta get it off the air, gang.
We've already had 4 slap edits, dude.
3.
I'm about to make it 5.
I think
Honestly.
it's like 5.
Look at this man. Can that be the face of the podcast this week? And just slap and his fucking hat. He's sweating.
The third edit is the one that just killed Slap. Like, he did not speak after that. All right, I've got 3 titles written down. I've got Massive
Slap edit.
Brad, I've got Bug City, and I've got IRS, I Know Where You Live.
I would like to make an addition because I also had IRS. I Know Where You Live. I like the door the papers come under.
I kind of like that one.
No one else understands that, like, that it's a divorce reference, though.
Well,
Okay.
now,
Well,
now they
do.
will. Yeah, now they do.
Yeah,
All right, which
Rusty
one
knows
are you
the
picking?
assignment. When Rusty knows the assignment.
What are the options again? I don't know.
Massive Brad, Bug City, IRS, I Know Where You Live, or the door the papers come under.
I like IRS. I Know Where You Live because I feel like it matches the chaos of this episode.
It's true. All right.
No.
Unhinged.
Massive
No?
Brad.
Massive Brad.
Please.
Massive
All right.
Brad.
All right, Massive Brad.
Massive
See all
fucking-
the
Yes, thank you.
never.
Thank you.
It's the last episode. Slap will be deceased.
You can't even show
Bye.
his face anymore.
Yeah, I'm done. It's over. I've never been on this podcast, actually. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, Ed.
Steve Phelps, kill yourself.
God.
No.